In June, the Adventist Church wrapped up a major evangelism and outreach effort in New York City. Urban ministry is currently a key priority for church leaders, but the focus isn't new. On this week's Look at Adventist History, we meet one of the first urban missionaries.
Welcome to This Week in Adventist History. In this week, 82 years ago, from October 6 through 9, 1921, a general meeting of Polish Adventist workers in the city of Bydgoszcz organized the Seventh-day Adventist Union in Poland, consisting of the Poznania Conference, the Silesia-Galicia Conference, and the Warsaw Mission, with Pastor L. Math as president. Today, the Polish Union Conference has some 6,000 members. On October 9 in 1922, Stephen Nelson Haskell died in California, aged 89. Haskell was a giant among the first generation of Seventh-day Adventist leaders. An evangelist, college professor, and administrator, Haskell served as a missionary around the world, conducting the first Adventist baptism in Japan and working in Australia, New Zealand, and elsewhere. In late life, at age 69, he went as a missionary to New York City, opening up Adventist work in that huge metropolis. Haskell was still conducting evangelistic meetings in his 80s. On October 10 in 1992, the first Seventh-day Adventist church in Albania was organized in the country's capital city, Tirana. There were believers, but no organized work in Albania when a brutal communist regime took over at the end of World War II. Thereafter, Christians were ruthlessly persecuted. Nevertheless, at least 2 Albanian Adventists kept their faith secretly. And when Australian evangelist David Curry held a series of meetings in Tirana in 1991, they gave him the tithe they had faithfully set aside each week for almost 50 years. That was This Week in Adventist History.